Well, I want to pass on to a dating technique to the fellas listening. I used to have a class A, B, C, D system, and I would take the girls who liked me more than I liked them and know that they were expendable and I can call them and cancel back. And I would take the girls who I already knew, which was in between exes, or we'd develop some fuck friends or friends with benefits relationship that we could be like, hey, I'll see you at 2, you know how we normally do, all right, cool, blah, blah, blah. And then there's who you just met, right? And then there's who you, like a potential, which is the one who you're likely to put your guard down and put on a pedestal and everything like that. And let me just put it in perspective. So what I would do is, like, say I had a date, I was single, and I just met somebody, and I say, hey, let's go out at 8 o'clock on Saturday, right? What I would do is call one of the girls who I knew liked me more than I liked her, who was clearly dating out of her league. I shouldn't even be talking to her, but I was like, all right, cool.
Ego.
Yeah, ego, whatever. But you could just see it in the mirror. We both stand there. I was like, this picture's not going to look good at all.
Wow,
like,
you really are. What is it, showboat?
No,
what is it?
no, that's the one you don't bring out in the daytime. Like she never meets your
So
friends.
why even
you never
waste your
take
time with
pictures
her
her.
then?
Huh?
Why even have
This
her
is
in your
just a
life?
purely physical thing. Then.
Yeah, exactly.
But why not have a physical thing with someone that you find more appealing?
No, because she's class A. You're not listening to me. This is showbird dating. When you got it
Okay.
going on, and you could just I'm passing it on. All right. Okay. So date 8 o'clock Saturday. I call the one that is expendable, who likes me more than I like her. I say, hey, let's do something at 8 o'clock, same time, right? Watch this. Now I call the girl who I'm normally chill with, who I'd see late at night. I say, hey, I'll pass by at 2 o'clock. So now I'm going to give you scenario A, where the date goes good with the person I just met and we go. And class B, or option B, which is it doesn't work out and she's not available. Okay? So class A, she's available.
So you have your expendable on the side.
Yeah, so now I can cancel on her, which is the perfect one, because I don't want to cancel on one I just met.
Rough.
Right?
That's rough.
You don't want to cancel on somebody you just met. I'm just
No.
being real. But somebody who's expendable, who's like, yeah, anytime I'm available. Somebody's too available. That's why as a guy you can't be
Yeah.
too available either.
No.
Like, we can get into that. But
That's like you just want to scoop them up and throw them out.
So now I go on this date with her, right? Now I can either be, if she's all the lady and trying to pass herself off as this synthetic lady, like she took a class, anybody could do this, and she's like, this is how I am, I want you to treat me like this, and blah, blah. And I say, okay, cool. I can be the best date and be all gentlemanly because I know around 2 o'clock I will go and just have my fun anyways, right? Or this date can go well and you may have to cancel on 2, or you do like most dudes do, which I don't know if you had this happen to you. I got to work early in the morning, I'm leaving, and you go see your other girl. Which really what you were doing is, how...
What? Let me ask you a question, though. Let me cut you off. What happens if you're on the date and she's like, sorry, baby, I got to go?
Yeah, well, then you go
Right?
see your girl at number 2 at 2 in the
but
morning.
why is she going, sorry, baby, I got to go? I got to work early in the morning.
Exactly.
Right.
But
She's probably doing what you're
but
doing.
all I know is I ain't jerking off at the end of the night. You understand? I'm single and I must nut every night. And if you have one girl, I'm telling you, if you have one girl, you're not going to, if you're single, you need to line them up conveyor belt style because, look, I used to keep a file. I'm not even fucking
Whoa.
playing. I used to write down the name, her favorite food, her favorite colors, birthday, all this stuff. And when I would go
You're a
on a date,
professional dater.
I would go on a date with her. And I would bring it up. Why I like you is because of blah, blah, blah. You smiled, and I would bring up all the things about her. And she'd be like, oh, wow, he really listens to me. And it was hard to keep track of all of them. So I really had to keep a little folder.
With 200 women? I think so.
No, not all at once. It got to about that. I just, at home, you can smoke and drink and have a beer, sit on the porch. And you'd be like, you know what? How many have I really been with? You sit down there with the note and the pad. And I did it. I put the name and then, whatever. And then I realized I was turning the pages. I said, what? And I counted. It got to about 170 something. And this was when I was like 21, 22.
Out of control.
Yeah. So, hey, it's been a good life. I'll tell you that. It's been fun.
You're perfect for this show.
Hey, my friends keep telling me
I'm
that
telling you,
the stuff that
you
comes
have a
out
lot
my
of
mouth,
experience.
I just have different options or perspective of things, and I can give insight some way or another. If you listen to me for 10 minutes, I'll try to give you something gold that you can use in your real life.
So I have a question for you, though.
I want to get back on organizing your single life, the class A, B, C, D system. I want to pass that on to the fellas. Absolutely. So class A, let's do it like this. Class A is your potentials. Class B is your current bonds. Class C is who likes you more than you like them. And Class D is who's new. All right. So who's new is impressionable. There's going to be a pheromone attraction. You're going to be super excited, right? Class C is who likes you more than you like them. So you can break their heart, hurt their feelings. You might, they try harder. That's for sure. They're expendable, probably often out of your league. All right. Class B is your current bonds: exes, fuck friends, friends with benefits, social relationships. The guy you call in between your relationship. That's the. All right. And Class A is the potentials. So Mr. 80% or Mrs. 80%. That's the one on the list, like who you really want. So with fellas, that's a friend zone risk. That's also easy to put her on the pedestal. And for women, your intuition get clouded with this dude. This is the one you want to plan. You want to believe that he's the one. So watch out for that. That's the Class A. So what I was saying, back to that date, Saturday. If you're listening, it's Saturday, 8 o'clock. There's that new girl that you're going out with. She's ready to go. But you already called a girl that likes you more than you like her. For the same time, you got to cancel on her, which is perfect. And now you got this 2 o'clock link with the girl who you already have a current bond with. You can go out on an honest date, be the nicest guy, and then go see her. Or your date might be like, hey, I'll give him some play first time I see him. He's pretty exciting. I like what he's got going on. And you get to have sex with 2 girls in the same day. So it's pretty cool. You learn how to do this shit, fellas. And I wanted to pass that on to you. So that's that Class A, B, C, D system. You get organized with your single life if this is where you're at and what you want to do right now. I would say just do it honestly. Say that's what you're about so the women who want to build can keep on moving. But I did want to go back over that organized dating, Class A, B, C, D. So, and actually, you know what? If that night did not work out, let me finish. If it didn't work out, that means you have the girl that you called at 8 o'clock, the one that you don't like so much, but she likes you more than you like her. Mm-hmm. You get to see her at 8 o'clock instead of the girl who you wanted to go with. And then you get to pick up and leave and then go see the girl at 2 o'clock. So you still get 2 girls.
You're still winning.
Night. You're not left with your dick in your hands, fellas. You apply this rule and you always win. The girls want the time anyways.
That's a lot of energy right there.
No, it's a way not to spend a lot of energy. As I told you, I don't want to give my time and my energy. Oh, that was I had this Class A, B, C, D system where the girls that like me more than I like them. Shit, I have this already on the thing, but I'm going to break this down for you, all right? It's that Class A, B, C, D. I got to tell it for you because you girls can roll with this. Is that Class A is the ones that like me more than I like them. So they're expendable. No, they're expendable. So I can call and cancel on them. You know these guys. Guys in your world who you can call and cancel, who like you more than you like them.
Yeah.
Same shit. Right? Okay. Class B are the people you already develop bonds with. So the people who you've been kicking it with for 3-4 years. Mm-hmm. And then Class C is the person who you just met. And Class D is a potential. And I set it up as like this, as if there's a date at 8 o'clock and with a person that I just met. I just met a girl. We got a date, say on Friday night, right? At 8 o'clock. I can call a girl who I like more than, I call the girl who likes me more than I like her. And I say, hey, let's do something at, let's say 4 o'clock. This is the way I used to do my single thing. So you get an idea where this might fit in. Mm-hmm. Is that I would sleep with the girl at 3 or 4 o'clock whenever she came over. The girl that likes me more than I like her. Then I will go on a date if the date goes good, or if she cancels, at least I got mine during the afternoon. But I would still call a girl who I'm used to seeing in between relationships, and we have our thing going at 2 a.m. like we normally do. So then I'd sleep with 2 girls in one day on a regular.
Oh my gosh.
You understand?
Why are you putting this in our minds?
But that's the friendtuationship.
Now you're gonna have us sleep. Now you're gonna have us.
You're about to have my boyfriend beat.